Eileo guys, and welcome back. Today we have the lovely Isha. She's been our most recent addition to the game besides the one that's on the way. So let's go ahead and check her out real quick. Number one, she's already instantly waifu status. This girl is thick in all the right ways. She's not too extremely thick though, but she is good looking in all the right ways. Let's take a look at her equipment though, because mine has absolutely nothing. And most importantly, her exclusive weapon. So the Blessed Lord Chakram. If I can get it to pull up here. Upon using her active Morbid Dance, it boosts her critical damage by 10% for 8 seconds, and then her critical attack amount by 8 seconds. So it's really DPS based, and it does have an 18-second cooldown. So roughly 10 seconds is the cooldown on this one. So it definitely seems like she is built for damage. I've actually never used my Isha, as you guys can tell. But let's take a look at her skills next. So her ultimate, so when she does her ultimate, her exclusive weapon activates and she gets that boost in damage, so please remember that. But her ultimate Morbid Dance hides to throw multiple chakrams. Each chakram flies to the end of its range and then to the last marked enemy. Chakrams return to Isha if there are no marked enemies. Tap the skill button again to withdraw the chakrams instantly. So they just go out and they stay out, I guess. And then the enemy takes damage. Obviously this goes up as the skill gets leveled up, and it does create additional damage for any enemy that has been marked, which I'm assuming is by her other moves. It boosts her movement speed up by quite a lot as well, and then she does hiding. So this is more of a damage slash utility move. So maybe if there's like a big AoE going off, I can imagine you trying to pop this and get away with it. And also this should probably be very well in PvP as well, because you can pop this ult and dip like a chip, man. Her second move, Serial, throws the chakram forward. When the chakram hits the enemy, it bounces off the enemy to another, which, oof. And it does 100% damage per bounce up to 9 enemies, so this can hit up to 9 times. And as we level it up, it does go up as well. That seems a little bit OP. It definitely seems more PvP orientated as well, because imagine you having 4 other characters on the same field. You hit that and it bounces to the other one, which bounces to the other one, bounces to the other one, bounces to the other one. I mean, obviously the damage on it isn't crazy, but it hits everyone, and a 6-second cooldown, you can get that off fairly well. And Mark of Assassination is the one that adds the marking, summons a dark energy to leave a mark on the enemy. The mark soon explodes, dealing damage to enemies nearby. Tap the skill again to explode it instantly, and it adds markings for 5 seconds. And then the enemy that is marked takes an additional 15% damage, I'm assuming. So this is just the upstart, and then once the move hits and they're marked, that's when they get that 15% additional damage debuff, I would say. So it looks like mark them, get your ult off, and then spam Serial in between. So for her first passive, it increases her attack speed. Her second one increases her physical attack, and the last one boosts her extra skill damage and critical attack amount. Let's go over here to her traits real quick. Imprudent one, if attacked, it does have a 12-second cooldown. Her physical attack and then attack speed goes up by 20% for 8 seconds, and with a 12-second cooldown, so essentially within 4 seconds, if she's somewhere in the field where she's getting attacked a lot, she's going to get a quite chunky boost to her physical attack and attack speed, which at lower levels might not really bring anything to the table, but I can see at higher levels could probably be a problem. And then her second one, Isha Fury, slay them all. Upon basic attack, she gets 20 points, so every 5 attacks she's going to hit her 100% or her 100 Fury, causing extra skill damage for 8 seconds, which gives her a 20% boost in that extra skill damage. And this has a 9-second cooldown, so every, I don't know, let's go ahead and take the 8 seconds off of that. Every 2 to 3 seconds she should be getting this off, so her skills will hit quite a bit more. I mean, not crazy, but they should hit quite a bit more. But she definitely seems like she's PvP orientated to the T. But let's take a look at her in combat. She can't clear the stage. I would be surprised because her CP is just dirt nasty low. But let's see her first move. Okay, so that goes far enough, and looks like they stay there, so we can kind of control that if you want it to hit someone. And then that's her throwing her chakram. They go decent amount, so she's definitely a little bit ranged. And let's pull up her ult, which does a fan shape. Alright, so they go out, and she can move, and then she can run back in, which again, I could see this being very, very utility based, especially somewhere in PvP. And I mean, it could be helpful in PvE as well. And then her other move, Serial. This one bounces off everyone. Let's see if I can get it to bounce off. Hold on. Alright, so it can bounce up to 3 times, from my understanding. I can't get it to hit. So it hits up to 3 times. So I'm assuming each bounce can do 2 more hits maximum after that. Let's see if I can mark these guys. Oh, she died already. Let's give this a shot again. One more shot. For science. Okay, so it went right through him. Huh. Yeah, you could do a nice hit and run with that. Are you guys going to be able to make it through? Probably not. Go ahead and pop those, run. And then they all come back. Ooh, that would be a nasty combo right there. I don't think he's going to make it. I'm scared to get close. Pop that out, run. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to clear this, but that's pretty much it for the Isha review, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave because he is coming after me, and she cannot kill him. But she definitely seems more PvP orientated, but she should do fine in a PvE environment as well, I can imagine, because I've seen her quite a lot in raids, and her damage, especially if built properly like any other character in the game, does do a fantastic job. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.